If you could sit down and have a conversation with your 21-year-old self, what would you say? I guess it depends how long the conversation is, but I'd probably just say fear less. So much of my life, especially in my 20s and even still now, is driven by this fear. It's driven by uncertainty. It's running away from something that you don't want is running towards something that you do, and that will push you to do lots of great things and maybe become a very impressive person, but it's not the fuel that you want to be using for a long time. So first off, I would probably say I understand that you don't feel very recognized or very validated or very seen by the world. That's fine. That's not some personal failing of yours. That's kind of just a byproduct of being a 21-year-old guy that doesn't quite know what he wants yet and is struggling to connect with the people around him. I would say fall in love slowly and break up quickly. Much of your 20s, if you're not careful, will be spent in relationships that you should have left sooner for both of your sakes. Don't be guilty about disappointing people. Don't fear the repercussions of putting yourself first. Don't subjugate your desires in order to keep somebody else happy. Don't make yourself unhappy in order to keep somebody else happy.
If I could talk to my 21-year-old self, I would tell him to let go of worrying. I spent all of my early 20s afraid of a future I couldn't control and a past that I felt defined me. I'm 25 now and have accomplished more than I ever thought I could, but worrying didn't help me one bit. When I listen to Modern Wisdom and Chris talks about how he went through the same fears I'm going through right now, I realize how this is a universal male struggle. Men are always chasing for more. A better job, better body, more money, more love, more certainty. But I realize that all the worrying I do doesn't help me get the outcome that I want. Being in a relationship was the biggest thing I worried about for years. And now that I'm with my fiance, I realize that all that worry didn't help me in the end. My mind just replaces old fears with new ones. It's an endless loop. I'm afraid that I'm not good enough and that I won't be capable of achieving my dreams. I stay up most nights thinking about my mistakes, what I could be doing better, how I'm failing at life. This fear comes from a lack of faith in my abilities. It makes sense too. How could I believe in myself when all I've done with my time is just worry? But as much as this fear makes sense, it's also holding me back from changing myself and my life. I dream big, but talk myself out of achieving them because I'm afraid I can't do it. Most days, all I want to do is rot away. Even though it's a slow death, sometimes being mediocre feels better than the fear of failing at my dreams. Modern Wisdom showed me that even Chris, who has achieved world-class success, felt the same way at my age. The uncertainty, the fear, the worry, the people-pleasing. All of it is a part of who he was, but it is not who he is anymore. That makes me know that the path ahead of me doesn't have to look the same way as the path behind me. The advice I would tell my 21-year-old self is the same advice I need to hear right now. Worry less and live more.